Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about how to level up mentally in your 20s. Like in this 2021 has reached like half of the year and we still can level up mentally if we want to. If you don't level up mentally, you'll not be able to achieve what you're set out to achieve. So if this looks like a video that you'd be interested in, then you definitely want to keep on watching this. So yeah, let's get right into today's video. If you want to know what your self-worth is like, look at all the things you're tolerating in your life right now. This will show you what you think your value is, and this will show you your worth. This will show you how you are undervaluing yourself. So yeah, in this video, so my question to you guys is, what are you tolerating? Like, what upsets you that you think that you have to like shut your mouth and take it? Like, what is the foot that you're tapping instead of putting it down? What other things you dislike about your life right now that you have given up on, or resolved to just being quiet about it? So to just take it. What other expectations do you have, or you have had what other expectations do you have that you had to lower yourself for others to like make them feel comfortable? Look at your relationship, dating. These two areas are the areas where you have to value yourself. If you don't value yourself, people walk over you. So yeah, what are you allowing the person in a relationship that you're in a relationship to do that you're not talking about and is making you angry or upset? Or so when there is something in your relationship that you aren't talking about, that you're being silent about, then you don't want the person, because you don't want the other person to get angry, be upset, or leave you, then you tolerate it, you keep quiet about it. What are those things you're tolerating? Is it cheating? Is it disrespect? Is it emotional abuse or physical abuse? Like, is it like the person wants children and you don't want children and you're just being silent about it? Is it that the person... So yeah, what are you biting your tongue about in your relationship? So what are you saying, I don't want it, when you actually do want it, but you had to just lower your expectations? You don't believe you're gonna get it because you don't want it. Like, what are you tolerating during dating? Like, you ask for honesty, you ask for trust, and they give you lies. Nobody can make you feel like nobody can make you feel small unless you tolerate it. Like, you need lack of self-esteem and tolerating low and dirty behavior. If you allow a person to just overcome your boundary that you have set, then you are giving them the right to devalue you and stop valuing you. So you should try as much as possible to lay down set boundaries. Like, it is a person that you allow to come and bridge your boundary, that will take you for granted, and just misbehave with those boundaries. Like, if you set the boundary and you follow it deep down, like, you don't allow anybody to just come and bridge that gap that you've set, then nobody will. So this video is basically for you to know your worth and know your value. Nobody can make you feel inferior unless you let them. So you should try as much as possible to believe it, that you're valuable. You keep reducing your value if you keep making people believe that you're not valuable. You make people reduce your worth. So when you start believing you deserve to be treated right and you deserve to be committed, so yeah, you should make your partner realize that you're worth being committed to, you're worth being honest to. So the highest prize a man can give you is marrying you. So do you want to get married? Or it's a prize you settle for, that you can't get married or nobody will marry you? So when you start to see yourself like, yes, nobody can marry you, you're not being married to, that's when you start reducing your price. So yeah, that is when your worth will reduce. When it comes to your job or your career, when you're working for a particular company and you feel that, yeah, I need to my game is up, I'm doing more than what and okay, they are not giving you what you deserve, like you are doing more work than what you are being given, like your salary is, nothing to write home about, and you decided to speak about it, and complain and tell them that you're doing, yeah, you decided to complain and tell them that you are doing more than what required. And from there, that is how you show them that you know your value, you know your worth. Because if people see that you don't know your value, they tend to take advantage of it. So the fact that they've seen you, speak up, and you realize your worth and show them that you know your worth, then they'll make amendments. And if they can't make amendments, then you find a way to better yourself by looking for another job somewhere else. Another thing is to have parents that validate you whenever you feel down. Most of the time, there are some times where you feel that your value, you need to be reinstated of your value. It's not like you don't know your worth, like you know your worth, but there are some times where you feel down, like you need somebody to just reassure you. So that's what your parents are for, apart from the value that God has given you right from where you were born. Like God has always reinstated that value for you. Like when you are born, like automatically know that your value, your worth is your value is not, cannot be bought with money. So when you need reassurance, that's what your parents are there for. Like you need to have parents that actually reinstate that value or that worth that you have in yourself. They should reinstate it when need be. So that is what parents are for. They're like a second option to reinstate your value and your worth when need be. Like I said before, boundaries, show your value to other people. When you set boundaries, they realize that this is what you can take, this is the limit to what you can take, and this is what you can't take. Using a car as an example now, when you have a car, you just bought the car, and the way you use your car, you don't eat inside it. Like your car is always neat, prim and proper. So when somebody from outside just comes or sits in your car and see that everywhere is spotless, and the person was just trying to eat in your car, and the person sees that the place is spotless, he will read the signs that yes, I can't eat in this car because man, this car is spotless. How will I eat in this car and not ruin that? But that's because that is the standard, the boundary you have set, automatically. Like seeing your car being clean and spotless, the person will actually get the message that yes, this person wouldn't want me to eat in the car and get crumples all over the seats, all over the foot mat, all over the floor. So that is a boundary you have set and a standard that you have set. So already that way you have set a certain value for your car. Like your car is not somewhere that people will just come in and they will just start they will dirty it anyhow they want and get out. Using a room as a scenario as well, whereby your room is scattered, dirty and all that, but when you start cleaning, you realize that you find other people's stuff, like your mom's stuff, your sister's stuff, they dump it there because they realize that the room is dirty, and so they feel it's normal. They'll feel it's normal to drop their stuff and not take it when they are going, because that is what the standard you've set for them to see, your room being scattered and all that. But if they see that the room is spotless and clean, they won't just come from anywhere to just come and put their stuffs and leave it and go to their room back and just leave your own room tattered and all. But when you set they see that yes, your room is neat, and you've already set the value for your room, and nobody's going to overstep their boundary and do what you're not supposed to do. So yeah, boundaries are set to keep you safe. They're actually put in place for you to be safe, so that people will not pass their limits, or they will not do what they are not supposed to do, or they will not irritate you, they will not get to you. So the reason why most people don't set boundaries is because they are afraid of being rejected. They are afraid of rejection. They don't want people to reject them, because they feel that setting boundaries will make people feel that they are being too overly protective and all that. So until you love yourself, nobody's love will always the foundation of valuing yourself and knowing your own worth is self-love. Self-love is the basis of any kind of love. If you don't love yourself, my sister, seriously, it's not worth it. You won't know your value. You can't know your value. So the basis of knowing your value is self-love. I have a video right here talking about self-love, my journey with self-love, and how to love yourself, how to find that love, that self-love that you deserve. So yeah, self-love is a foundation, and without, when you build a house that is on a weak foundation, it's going to crumble. So you should try as much as possible to build that foundation of self-love first. When you build that foundation, then like, you value yourself, you know your own worth. So yeah, know your value, and refuse to settle for less. Like, that's on, like, know your worth, like, know your value, like, you cost what you cost, and that's on period. Like, period, guys. Like, I know my worth, I'm expensive, I'm what I'm what that $1 billion car, what that $1 billion bill, like, that's on period. Yeah, so yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, put your notification buttons on for more videos on my channel. Like, yeah, you can check out my other playlist. I make self-improvement videos on this channel, and I also make vlogs, weekly vlogs as well. So if you feel that you are already getting hooked up on my channel, please watch this playlist I'm going to be leaving for you guys. You can click this playlist, or you can watch my weekly vlogs and get stuck on my channel and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.